Welcome back to Blood 2 The Chosen. Last time, Monolith proved the only level type they could consistently get right for this game was, of all things, sewer levels.
Nothing like fresh packed meat.
Today we're off to Cabalco's Meat Packing Plant, because a place that sends out meat is exactly where you want to go after wading through the sewers. Getting in isn't going to be as easy as walking up to that door, however. We'll have to go around until we can find an entrance. And that means dealing with more fanatics.
You're dead.
Up to the right there is a life seed. We're going to go for that as soon as possible. But first we've got some hunters to deal with. Excuse me, sirs, do you have licenses to hunt at this hour or in an urban locale?
Just about had enough of them.
Yeah, I thought not. The downside to the flare gun. I can't find a whole lot of middle ground between instant death and just sort of lighting them up without doing much of anything. And our first soul drudge dropped a life essence for us. This level is going to be surprisingly generous, which probably means the next one will be another soul crusher. This area is kind of an ass if you don't know how to deal with it. There's spiders all over the place and it's way too cramped to dodge around them, or even get them off your head once they're attached. Fortunately, there's a quirk to how jumping works in this game that allows me to just barely clear these shipping containers and climb on top of them. Oh, Jesus Christ, they can fly now! And that was legitimately terrifying. Well, now that the spider on top of the crates is dealt with, I can move on.
Oh, you son of a...
And die again. I said this level is going to be generous, but it apparently needs to get a little worse before it gets better. I suppose the upside is that I'm taking care of these fanatics before the zealots come in. I've yet to see the two really work together, and I prefer putting that off for as long as possible.
Alright.
Hey, we're back up to above 70 health with just life essences. Anyway, before we continue, let's head back to the shipping containers. Reflex. Anyway, go the other way along those pipes I went over, and they'll lead you to that life seed in a necro ward. Having above 100 health before grabbing this would have been preferable, but you gotta take what this game gives you. Another one of you. Well, okay then. Again. Okay, third one now. No third one? Good. Ooh, batteries. I could finally actually use the Tesla cannon again.
Meat Inspector, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to shut you down.
What was that? Regular old cultists again. I knew I'd see him eventually. Not much but meat in these boxes, though the one in the far corner here has our second willpower pickup. You're gonna need it in here. Why? Well, besides several fanatics, there are two guys here with our next new weapon, the napalm cannon. Like the voodoo doll, say goodbye to that, by the way. It's another returner from the first game. Unlike the voodoo doll, it didn't get a heavy beating with the Nerf bat, so it's our first explosive weapon that's really worth using. And a zealot waits until everyone's dead to pop in.
Piling up the bodies.
For what little that did. Wait, what? There. Now that he's dead, let's head back. There's some stuff to check out.
Start unless I find Amanda Huggins here. Can you help me find Amanda Huggins here?
I think she took a bullet or 5 to the sternum, sorry. Interestingly, the phones and computers are entirely separate objects from the desks themselves. Break just the desk and the stuff on top floats on its own. I also discovered during a test run that you can break at least this phone before answering it and still press the use key in the space where it had been answered afterwards. This door in the back of the locker room is, well, locked.
Victims? Aren't we all?
Out these windows we can see the start of the level. There's no way to jump up to here from there, unfortunately. Oh, the eye. I'd say I'll have to remember to show it off, but most likely I'll just forget again. What it does is let you throw it out to peek around corners. We want to get up to that walkway and pull that lever. Clip through the light fixtures and make sure not to drop into the machinery yourself. We don't need a zombie cowboy burger. The lever brings in a body. Soil and green is people and all that.
Back to the grind.
Grinding up the body opens up the way forward by heading through the conveyor belt down here.
Man, all this gristle is making me hungry. What do you want for lunch?
Anything except hamburgers.
How about a hot dog?
Yeah, I got a hot dog for you.
Get back to the killing? Gladly.
What a mess. These conditions are hardly sanitary.
Ah, Christ, not you guys again.
A notch on the barrel.
Shotgun triumphs again. That takes care of that, then. It's nice to have some room to move around them. This door's locked, too. Gotta take the upper path. Apparently somebody already died up here. Turn the corner here and we're back in that room we got the napalm cannon in. Some more fanatics are on the walkway now, but they're easy pickings for the sniper rifle.
I've just about had enough of you.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, I got an idea. Okay, miss with that. Let's try using one of them as a bomb, then. Well, I guess it worked. We got another window to an earlier part of the level. I suppose now would have been a better time to go for that life seed if I'd realized the game would suddenly start giving me life essences again. Of course, if you can head back there from here, then that means it's also possible to get here from there and skip a large chunk of the level. Of course, you missed the napalm cannon.
Come out, we won't hurt you. Don't stand a chance.
As we get the drop on these guys, I'll mention there's not a whole lot that was cut from this level, just a single one-liner from Caleb.
We won't hurt you.
Oh shit, a red zealot. Oh. There's a door near that elevator in the corner. There's life essences out the wazoo if you need them, but there's also bone leeches. There's also another door back near where that last fanatic was.
That's right! Who's laughing now?
Did I make a zombie? The interesting stuff is in this back office.
See another day. I swear it.
Underneath the desk, another med kit. On the wall, an X-Files poster. And on the computer, we come full circle on Stephen King. It's a screenshot from the first game's overlooked hotel level. There's also some more supplies in the drawers and stuff. The way forward is to burn ourselves. I guess it's not the kind of game I play unless I set myself on fire. And that truck will break down the way forward. Technically, you can get in here by taking a swim, but that involves dealing with several bone leeches, so... yeah, no thanks. It's not the intended path anyway, since you still need to go near where this conveyor belt lets you off to get the truck to trigger. And as the boss music comes back on at an inappropriate time, we end the level. Next time we're off to another train station. I'll let you guess how that'll end up.